Haya. Your Excellency, President William Samoei Ruto, Your Excellency, President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, governors, distinguished guests, wananchi yote hamjambo, Osaure Uhuru, Umor, Will, Uchiek, Erukamana. Your Excellencies, feel welcome here in Ramogi Land. I am very delighted to have opportunity to speak here before my two brothers. I talked to my brother William Ruto. I told him that there's something very special that is being celebrated here. That what is called Pinyiluo. That this time they have invited people from all over Eastern Africa, from DRC, Uganda, South Sudan, Ethiopia, Tanzania. And it would be a very good idea if we could invite our neighbor to come and join us. He told me I'm going to call him. And he called him, and Yoweri agreed to come to be with us here today on the 2nd, just one day after the New Year, when he should be with his families in Uganda. This is a great honor that we don't take for granted. And it also shows a good neighborliness, a neighbor who comes to you at the time of need. So we are happy. We, Kenya and Uganda, we are brothers. We, of course, have the artificially created borders, which were drawn somewhere in Berlin, where none of our forefathers were represented. Now we become hostage to these borders, artificial borders. They have divided their people across countries. Here you see you have got the Karamojong there and the Turkana. You've got the Pokot in Kenya and Uganda. You've got the Sebei and the Sabaot. You've got the Bukusu and the Wagishu. You've got the Samia, Kenya, and Samia, Uganda. And then you've got, of course, the Luos here, the Luos in Uganda, and so on and so forth. So we have been hostage to these borders, which were created artificially, which have divided our people. And our view is that these borders, we don't need to become impediments to cooperation and working together. This gathering here is not political. It's just cultural, to bring people together, people who share common culture. Because Waswahili wanasema ati mwachamila ni mtumwa. So this is how you develop culture. Culture cannot be static. Culture is dynamic and moves as society grows. And we were able here, you have seen when we were here, and we had people from Ethiopia. The representative of the king of the Ruto in Ethiopia came here with his team and showed us how they do, what they do, which some of which are different, and what we share in common together. We had the Padola also speaking here. The Acholi were here. The Alur, and so on, even the Luos of Tanzania. So this is a good reunion. And this is not a reunion of politics. You don't talk politics here. Where you live is your country. When you're in Kenya, you're a Kenyan. When you're in Uganda, you're a Ugandan, and so on and so forth. But this also actually emphasizes the need for African unity. because we have become hostage to the borders which were imposed by the colonialists for a long time. And we really think that it is time now to actualize the dreams of the founding fathers of the African Union. If you look at what was being said at Addis Ababa at that time, everybody was talking about African Union now, most of the people. But then there was those who were saying, no, let us be gradual.